Are you a busy woman who at times struggles with reducing your daily stress? Do you know that you need to slow down but do not know how? If you're looking at reducing your daily stress, you're in the right place. My name is Denise Eckert, and I welcome you to the Calm Your Daily Stress podcast. I just love interviewing guests so they can share their stress-reducing tips and techniques with you. Now, if you find this podcast helpful, please share it with someone who struggles with stress, because lowering our stress will make us a better person, a happier partner, mom, friend, neighbor, etc. And the best part is happiness is contagious. Enjoy this episode. My name is Denise Eckert, and I'm the host of the Relaxation Lounge. And I love coming on here and sharing different ideas and techniques to help you lower your daily stress. Today I've got Nellah, a psychologist with 10 years of experience in stressful environments such as corrections and crisis intervention, and a coach with focus on spirituality, and a writer. Welcome, Nellah.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
What inspired you to do work lowering people's stress?
First of all, I am a very stressful person, and I am really anxious. I think it started with my stuttering, because I stutter since childhood. So I started to do spiritual work and going to psychologist really early in my life. And it changed my life. It did not stop my stuttering, but it changed my life.
You look wonderful. So
Thank
now,
you.
what are the 3 short tips for a bad, stressful day?
Yes, so I'm going to start with anxiety since we are talking about that. So what I found out is that many people cannot just stop and just meditate for 45 minutes just to decrease stress. Many people simply cannot focus, especially before an exam, before a speech. No matter what they do, there are these racing thoughts coming in their heads. So what I do, a little bit of a workout, and I call it a clenching exercise. So I basically clench my muscles. So I start with my hands, and I clench my hands as strong as I can, and then release with exhale. And again, clench and release. And then I go through basically arms, through elbows, shoulders. Then I go to my feet, clench my toes, the knees, hips, and then whole body. You have to do this really as strong as you can. So all your energy into this, hold it, and then release. And I think this make you feel really much more relaxed than just sitting and just trying to control your thoughts that you really cannot control at that moment. Yeah.
No, I love that, because you're focusing on your body, getting it all tense, clenching, and then releasing. It's a very powerful practice.
And you know that also stress accumulates in your body, right?
Yeah.
So in this way, you get it out of you. And once you exhale, release it, it's out. It's good.
Okay, so you've got 2 more stress tips for a bad, stressful day.
I have a cheat sheet, actually, that I don't forget.
I'm all about practices and I love what you're doing, because when we're busy and we're stressed out, we don't have an hour to spend going for a walk or go spend time at the gym. We need something that's going to help us right now, and that's quick, right?
Yes, exactly. And I love that. And I love that you do this, because most people are busy. Who has time just to sit and breathe for half an hour? I don't have that time. So I needed to create this actually for myself. And it works for me. So I might work for you too. Yeah. So the second one is what I do when I am overwhelmed. And that's when I have 1,000 things to do, and I don't know where to start, and I am just lost, and I don't know what to do. So I need to focus. So how I do this, I take a deep breath, maybe 2 or 3, and then I focus on one sound. Find one specific sound. It can be clocks ticking, it can be a bird chirping, it can be some radio, that it should be one sound, and you focus all your attention on that sound. This should be maybe like a minute. And then you switch to something else. Swiftly, very fast, switch to a different sound. And again, it should be one sound. And again, keep it focus on it. And when I say focus, it means that all your body becomes one big ear. That with every cell, you focus on this listening to this one sound. And then you switch really fast. So you switch between these two sounds, maybe 3 times. Then you open your eyes and you see what's going to happen. Wow, what this does to me is I suddenly become organized. I suddenly know what to do first, what is next. It just helps me so much to focus and to really start from the important thing and go down. Yeah, so this is my second tip.
Love it.
Yeah, it really shouldn't take more than like 6-7 minutes, honestly. Yeah, and the last one, it's a moment of mindfulness. And why I do this? Because many times I feel bad about my life. Many times I complain how bad it is, and this happened to me, and that just doesn't go the way I want it to go. So when I have a bad day, then I stop myself. And it can be on the street, I can be walking, I can be anywhere. But I just stop myself, close my eyes, breathe once, and I feel my feet touching the ground. I feel my toes, I move my toes, and my feet are deeply in the ground. Then I feel my fingers, and I move my fingers, and I feel the air touching my fingers. Then I go to my head, and my head is straight and up there in the sky. So now I have my feet in the ground. I have my fingers touching the air and my head in the sky. And this is my life. This is my amazing, beautiful life. This is the moment that will never be repeated. This is my great, amazing, good life. And this is how I finish, because this just gives me so much appreciation for life itself, so much love and so much power that like really nothing else is important. All these small things that happen are not important because this is it. This is your life that you live right now, right here. And that's it.
I love that because you know what? We do get caught up in little things and then we repeat it in our heads and repeat it in our heads and it's nothing. And we're getting all stressed out and creating anxiety in ourselves and our nervous system's up here. And is it worth it? I actually worked with this woman once and I worked for the government and we were always like doing a lot of paperwork and it was always this paperwork.
Oh.
And my boss at that time, she was like a midwife. And she's, you know what? There's no babies dying. No one's dying. This is not a rush. Like everybody needs to relax. Everybody's going to give themselves a heart attack. Everybody's going to make themselves sick. And it's not worth it.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And I also feel like many people lost connection really with life, with this moment. And we don't know how to appreciate life anymore. So like if you stop yourself just once a day and you say, wow, this is my life, it can be so powerful.
Absolutely. Yeah. So now what about people that don't have time completely don't. They feel they don't have time. But we
Mhm.
know everybody's got time. What are some suggestions that you can give people?
Yeah, so there are people who don't have time, and I agree with that. When you have small kids, you don't have time. And when you have time, it's when you want to sleep, when you are completely exhausted. And I completely get it. And I understand that people tell you that, oh, if you want, you will find time. No, some people don't have time, and I get it. So what do? You take a activity that you do every day. For example, it can be showering, taking a shower, and you can turn it into a mindfulness moment. So you feel, you start focusing on the water touching your body, how it goes down, how it's like touching your hair and face. And again, you simply make that something different, something that's going to help you. I think water especially has like healing effect. So even like washing your hands, you can just try to focus on it fully. When you like wash your hands, don't do just like this. Okay, done. No, take soap and focus and do it slowly. Feel the soap on your hands, wash it off, and then, oh, this is good. And you go. So like small things you can, from like daily activities, make something much, much better and much different.
Yeah. If you're stressed out, even at work, you can go to the bathroom and wash your hands and be in that moment with playing with the water. Because I love water too. I'm a bath girl.
Yeah.
I'm not really into the bubble bath things, but I like my smells and my Epsom salt and my
Oh,
coconut
yes.
oil. And
Yeah.
oh, it makes such a difference in my life.
Just put the lotion on, that again, just do it slowly and focus on it. And oh, it's so nice.
And yes, once again, it doesn't have to take a long period of time. So where can people find you on social media, or how can they get in touch with you if people want more information?
Yeah, so I've been all over the place recently. So if you just put my name in Facebook, it's gonna come up. Instagram, it's gonna come up. It is Nellah Mx, Nellah Mx. I wrote a book that came out just last month, so please get it. It's from the entertainment industry. It has nothing to do with coaching, but it shows certain steps of transformation.
Now, wrapping this up, what are some important Nellah message words that you'd like to share with the audience today?
Oh my gosh, now you surprised me with this question. I don't know. Maybe just really self-discovery is amazing. It's really a life journey and it brings you so much. And just to know who you are, it's so important in everything that you do.
Thank you so much for your time today. I will keep your practices in mind next time I feel stressed. And yeah, thank you for sharing all that amazing information with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Denise. I love what you do.
Leaving you a gentle reminder to slow down and enjoy life. See you in the next episode. Thank you for listening to the Calm Your Daily Stress podcast. Have you ever wondered what your stress personality is? Are you a self-care goddess or a burnout queen? Well, you can find out by taking my free quiz. You just need to go to www.stressquiz.info to find out where you rank. Sending you love and peace, and I'll see you in the next episode.